Hi there, Spooky University people. How are you guys? Thanks for all your responses last week. I thought that they were absolutely wonderful, and I agree with pretty much everybody. I have been watching videos a little bit. So, the topic for this week is kind of it's going to be selfish on my part because I want to get some tips from you guys. What I want to know is, how do you stay organized? What is your approach for organization? Are you a stacker? Do you stack stuff up on your table or your desk, and then do you just happen to know where everything is? Do you file things? Do you use, color coding to keep things organized in your brain? How do you stay organized? And I don't mean just at work, but at home too. Because here's what happens to me, and I'll tell you why I'm bringing this up. I get these things. They're all envelopes, depending on where you're from, and they're all different. Some of them are junk mail, some of them are bills, some of them are just whatever, postcards and stuff. Not from any YouTube people. Ooh, but I got some free garlic cheese toast. Right on. Anyway, um, but I have three cubby holes in my desk, and one of them I use for office supply type stuff, like file folders and things like that. And then the next one over I use for things that are due, like bills that are due or stuff that I like, action stuff. And then the next thing is I have my stuff that I've paid, or slash things to be filed. Well, what happens is I when I move from, and I'm looking up because it's right up above, but when I move from the action stuff to the to be filed stuff, the to be filed stuff is just overflowing with junk because I don't ever file it. So that's one reason why I wanted to know. But also, as you guys probably know, maybe not, I am a office supply junkie. So really love notebooks and pens and stuff like that. And I think it's partially because I think it's going to keep me organized, but then I wind up not being organized. So give me some tips. Tell me how you guys stay organized. You know, do you, what sort of tools do you use? And not just physical, but what about your computer? How do you keep your email organized? And I know, Beth, Silver Scream Girl, if you're watching this, I know that you have to deal with your email a lot because you work at home too. So I'm curious how you deal with that. Do you print things out? Do you, if you have some sort of action that you have to take, do you print it out and write notes on it, or do you deal solely with your computer? And that question goes out to anybody who gets a lot of email at home. Even if it's just personal email and stuff, I'd like to know how you keep that organized. Do you separate it into folders in your email, or how do you handle that overload of information? I'm very curious to find out about you guys. How you stay organized, and you could even, if you want, instead of talking about how you stay organized, because maybe you're not very organized, which I don't consider myself to be very organized at all. Maybe you know somebody who is, and you can tell me what they do. Or your significant other is very organized, and they have a method and stuff. I don't want to be obsessive about it, obviously. I'm not, but I do want to figure out a way to stay organized, or get organized first, right? That's the first thing, and then stay that way. So tell me, how do you get organized? I am looking very forward to hearing your responses, and reading and watching your responses. So have a great week, and thank you so much if you participate, and if you watch and comment and stuff. I totally appreciate that too. So let me know. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.